today has become a breakout star as the title character on the popular CW show Jane the Virgin. Starting today, you can hear her in theaters as the voice of Una, one member of a team of hedgehogs that gets tangled up with a gentle bull in the new animated film Ferdinand. Take a look.
Are you trying to steal my stuff?
Oh, no, we'd never do something like that.
Not us. You have offended us, sir.
I'm sorry, though, guys. I feel terrible.
Don't fall for it, Fern. They're filthy weasels.
Hey, we're not filthy weasels.
We're filthy hedgehogs.
She knows what we are.
Yeah,
Beady-eyed little thieves.
we're not thieves. We're survivors.
Let's roll, right? Hold the ball.
Please welcome Gina Rodriguez.
And welcome back.
Thank you.
We love you so much. Look how happy Eve is now.
I know. Seriously. No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand.
No, you don't
When I got Drew, my husband was like, "Oh my God, you're gonna like tackle her," because I like obsessively watch Jane the Virgin.
And you're not a rap idol, and I just sing to all your songs and think I'm a rapper in my head because of you. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I love that.
now, I want to hear everything about you going back to NYU where you studied, and you went back and you visited the kids there. How come?
You know, so I was in New York City and I was doing the AOL Build series, and it's right across the street from my alma mater. And while I was like in the car and stuff, I have my whole crew, my glam squad, who I love, who are my friends. And I was like, oh, I love my school. That's dope. You know, like, hey, that's awesome. I haven't been back in like 12 years. And then we did the AOL Build, and they were like, you have a visitor. And I was like, well, okay, that's who. And then in walks the Rosemary Quinn, the head of the NYU department for ETW, who I had auditioned my original NYU audition for, and also told her that if NYU didn't take me, then somebody else was going to claim me because I was going to be fine. Way too cocky. I walked out of that room, and my mom was like, "Why did you do that? Who are you?" And I was like, "It's true, Mom. It's what's going to happen." She's like, "Ay, ay, ay." And so luckily I got into NYU, and she was the woman that came to see me, and she's like, "I'm so proud of you. Like, you did what you said you were going to do." And I was like, "I want to come back to NYU so bad." And she goes, "Oh, that'd be lovely." And I was like, "What are you doing right now?" Let's go across the street. Let's walk across the street. And I walked across the street, and I got to enter one of the classes that I was in.
Oh.
That is so cool.
That's very cool. Great show.
It was super dope because for like a minute I got to talk to, you know, college students, artists, struggling artists, terrified artists, and just be like, I know, I get it, I feel you.
Yeah.
It's scary, but just like be yourself, because that's the person you're gonna want to be for the rest of your life. So be yourself now, so Hollywood accepts you. I.e. what I think Ferdinand is all about, and that's the reason why I'm here. So they all kind of come together, and I promise I just put that together in my head. But very much so is like a message of realness, like be who you are.
So you've been dating your boyfriend Joe for like a year. And
plus.
Is that right?
Year
Plus?
plus. Ooh.
Wait, you guys met on the set. We met on the set, but you didn't start dating.
You know, here comes this hunk on our set. And
He's a hunk.
yeah, he's a hunk.
Dang, girl.
He's gorgeous. And he's so beautiful inside that it makes him even better looking. You know when somebody can do that, you're like, damn, I thought you were fine before.
You're right.
Yeah. Now you're just like, you just ooze goodness. So we're on the set, and he's flirting with me, and I'm like, oh, he's only flirting with me because I'm the lead. And he thought I was just hitting on him. Like, he thought I was only flirting because he's a hunk, and I'm nice to everyone, he said. You know, you're nice, hear that you're nice to everyone. And I was like, I'm extra nice to you. So then he like leaves the set, and I don't see him again. 6 months later, I went to London. I shot a movie that I have coming out later on next year, and I shaved off half of my hair. I came back, and I put on weight for the role. I felt very out of my skin, and I was like, I got to get back in the boxing gym, which is what I love to do. And in walks Joe, and I was like, I was like, who is that? And my trainer was like, that is Joe. He was on your show. And I was like, no, he wasn't. I don't remember this, but he was also wearing like a fake mustache and a Don Quixote outfit. So, you know what I'm saying? So then he comes
was like, I remember that episode.
Right? And then he cried, like, right? So then, like the next day I saw him, and then the next day I saw him at the gym. Every day I'd see him at the gym, and I told my best friend, I was like, if I see him again, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask him out. I'm going to approach this man,
Right.
and say, what are you doing?
Okay, exactly. That's
And sure enough, I did, and I was like, how coincidental that, I saw you 4 days in a row, and he was like, no, that wasn't a coincidence. And I was like, what do you mean it wasn't a coincidence? He was like, I knew where you worked out. I heard you were going to go and work out every day. And I was like, so you stalked me?
Much more with Gina Rodriguez. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
We are back with Gina Rodriguez. So let's talk about Jane the Virgin.
Yes.
Jane has evolved from virgin to wife to single mom trying to find love. How much fun are you having, and where are things headed in the second half?
I am having just to be honest, being in a show that you're on your 4th year and you work 15 hours a day, 5 days a week, you ladies understand what that feels like to just consistently be working on something. To love it is just the only blessing.
Yeah.
To love it 4 years in, to love you better, right?
Because you're there.
And because you're there and you're doing it, but the writer, Jenny Erman, and our staff of writers are so smart. Our opportunities to do, comedy and drama and like super campy comedy and like melodrama, to stretch your wings as an actor, to be able to do magical realism. If it wasn't for Jenny, I don't think we'd all feel so blessed every day going to work. Like, I have a lot of fun.
That's great.
Jane is living her life. She's in joy. She went through a lot of grief season 3. Now she's like getting it on and she's doing her thing.
Okay.
And that's a lot of fun to feel, to play joy. And we need joy.
And you're spreading your wings on the set because you are going to direct an upcoming episode.
I am.
The episode you are directing, spoiler alert, the ladies of the talk are appearing as our... So in advance of that, do you have any direction? What's our motivation?
Well, I believe all motivation should begin with the self. So if you ladies will just be the most you, the best version of yourself. I don't know what the best version of yourself is. Okay. I'm going to come correct. No.
Leave the crappy version at home.
Bring the best version. No, I'm very excited as a woman of color. I think that being able to have the opportunity to direct and to be able to direct my show is very exciting. But I think just the idea that I get to go and tell other young ladies that I'm doing it, I've seen them now decide to approach their showrunners and want to do it themselves on shows. So it's like, it really is awesome. The reason why I'm doing it is because I've seen other women do it, like Eva Longoria, who I absolutely love, who's been on our show, also has directed it. She's going to be on the show again. She is fantastic and has given me such guidance into taking control of that the opportunities that I have in front of me. And I love directing, and I'm very excited to be able to direct Jane and to be here with you ladies, and that you get to be no small feat, but thank you, Jenny, for putting me right in the deep end. Okay with that.
Right? Let's talk about your new animated film, Ferdinand, which opens today, right? It opens today. Okay, so tell us about the movie and who do you play?
So Ferdinand the Bull, for any of those that have read the book as a child, I know I did. It's my niece's favorite book. What's beautiful about the messaging of Ferdinand is that it is one of really embracing who you are.
Right.
accepting who you are, being okay with going against the grain or images, especially now with the way social media, how we've been talking about social media all morning, how it can put images in your head that you may not be able to live up to or obtain, you know, and that could feel pressuresome. Ferdinand is just another reminder that being who you are is going to give you the life that you want, you deserve, and is going to not only spread love and joy to others, but then to fulfill your dreams. And so Ferdinand is fantastic. I love the movie so much. I play Una the hedgehog, who is a spicy little hedgehog. She's so cute.
So cute.
She's very, very cute. Thank you. I didn't draw her, but she is a lot of fun and super spicy, and she helps Ferdinand in a way that is very courageous and brave.
Now, I'm watching you, and you are a hand talker.
Yeah.
Now, when you had to
I'm Puerto
voice,
Rican.
you had to voice Una.
Yeah.
How? And part of this is a tool of communicating, talking with your hands. So, was it different getting behind a microphone and not being able to have the visual of people seeing you act?
So Ferdinand was the first animation that I had started to record almost 2.5 years ago, and it was very exciting to do. And yes, I am very expressive, and on Jane, I get to express myself facially lots. So when I was in the booth, they brought out the baby bar. I was like, way to call it the baby bar, where you grab on because you every time you move, you like claim something. And so I didn't realize that I was like, yeah, so neat, yeah. I was like, you know, being Una in my head, and every single time I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what you want? Huh, sure, right? And then the guy, as I spread everything, the guy was like, oh, bring in the baby bar. They brought in this bar, and they're like, hang on to it, Gina. No!
Could you speak, though? Or you...
I was like, hey, say no, I'm done.
I hope they roll the camera. I hope they roll the camera. Okay. Now, your character Una, there is a plushie of Una.
Yes.
Which I mean, this is. Well, you haven't seen Una till now?
I haven't seen this.
That's you.
I can see the resemblance.
It's like twins separated at birth.
This is incredible. I've never been a plushie. These are amazing. And I wish I could be like Oprah and be like, everybody gets a plushie. But I know.
By the way, if the studio wants to,
You get a plushie and you get a plushie. This is adorable.
Oh yeah, it's all yours.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I love you ladies so much.
We've missed you around here. Gina Rodriguez, everyone. Ferdinand opens in theaters nationwide today, and Jane the Virgin airs Friday nights at 9 on the CW. We'll be right back. Up next, we're spreading holiday cheer and sharing fabulous gifts in our annual Top 10 List giveaway. Find out how you can win them at home when we come right back.
For adults with advanced non-small cell lung cancer, previously treated with